Hi there. In this video, we're going to discuss how to initiate your SIP settings for your integrated business line as well as connect them to a VoIP app. Let's go ahead and get started. Now, you want to go ahead and turn on your SIP settings before anything here in your Team tab. You're going to go ahead and select the Action tab under the associated accounts. We're going to go for this one here and click SIP settings. Once you're here on this screen, it's going to take you to a SIP setting to enable. You want to go ahead and click Yes. It's going to confirm that with you and click OK. Now you'll see a couple of things here available that you need to make sure that are updated before your SIP setting can then be integrated properly with your system as well as any VoIP app that you want to use of your choice. Once enabled, you want to go ahead and give yourself an extension. Let's go ahead and give us 101. You want to select a group as well as the default number that the SIP line will be ringing to. Okay, you can select the outbound dialer status if it's going to be single, multi, predictive, or progressive. This is an optional feature. So once these options have been updated, you can go ahead and click the update button here, which will give us the green light to go ahead and move forward. Our very next step, which is a very important step, is going to be updating the emergency address. You will be prompted to click here to update that address. Now, it's going to be the associated emergency address, meaning that this address needs to be associated to the address location where you are utilizing your SIP phone feature. Now, this can be an office, home office, residence, whatever the case may be. You want to make sure that this address matches where you are utilizing that phone. This is because the SIP phone allows 911 and emergency phone calls, and if at any time you need to dial 911 or make an emergency phone call, they would get this information as to where you are located to get to you. Now, this information does come also with a validator, as you see here. If any of this information is put in incorrect and is not matching with the emergency address validator that we have here in the system, you'll get a prompt of what the actual address should be or what it's coming up in the database validator. You can go ahead and change that information to meet what has been prompted to you and save it. Once it has properly validated, it will look something like this, and that prompt or notification will then disappear. Our last step would be grabbing our SIP domain access credentials. Now, these credentials are going to be the credentials that you're going to utilize when downloading your VoIP app or utilizing your SIP soft phone for your desktop. So here at the support team, we always recommend using the BRIA app. This app has just been the easiest to utilize with our credentials here in the SIP feature. But again, this is just a recommendation. If you want to utilize any other app, any VoIP app, or any other soft phone for your desktop, that is totally up to your discretion. In our next video, we will go ahead and go over the steps to then properly update your BRIA app so you can go ahead and start using your SIP phone feature.